Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, America. We're back. It's more with Morris. And it only gets better, right? It only gets better. This weekend, we've had some news. I got to keep it political because this is a political channel. But I'm kind of liking gingers or black. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. I like it. It seems like every so often the black community has to remind people that we are some of the most accepting people that the world's ever created, right? You know, we reached out to the Native Americans because that's a cousin, right? We brought them back into the fold. We reached out to the Mexicans at one point. We brought them back into the fold. Now, some of them are still on the outs, but we know where you belong. I wish you'd come back home. If you come back home, you would understand some things, okay? If you would come back home, you would understand some things. You stop voting against the interest of your cousins. You would understand what we've been trying to tell you this whole time. You're voting against your interest. And I know what you're going to say. Because I say it all the time too. The Republicans and Democrats are a part of the same coin. So you flip it, you can be on the outs too. But what I'm telling you is that now that you're welcome, now that you come to the cookout, now you get the real greens, collard greens, okay? Sometimes might have a little cabbage in it. Stretch it some more, because everybody know collard greens are expensive at the moment. But now since you've been invited, the Kool-Aid is a little bit sweeter, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. Best barbecue in the South. We welcome you. Gingers, welcome. We welcome you. But remember what this means, right? Once you're accepted, inherently, anything that happens to the house, everybody got to protect the house, okay? It's just the way it goes. So your issues that you're going to deal with are our issues now, and vice versa. That's the only way this movement moves even further than what it could be, right? This is a beautiful thing. And I want nobody to rain on this parade that this movement actually means bringing your cousin back into the fold that has red hair, okay? Love it. But all skin folk ain't kin folk. See, that's why I say, if you're not voting with the interest in mind of said community, unfortunately, you will be dumped out of the community. You will be no longer welcome to the cookout, Karen. Okay? Karen, you cannot you can no longer go to the cookout because we're bird watching and you want to call the peoples on us. Well, everybody know that you don't never call the police. Black people don't do that because we don't know when it's going to be the last phone call we make. So that's why, Karen, you're never going to be invited. It's not just because of the raisin potato salad. It's not just that reason. We got a lot of reasons that we don't invite you. There's a whole lot of reasons why you want to call the people at the cookout. Because you smell it, the deliciousness of that barbecue sauce that's placed last, not first, but last. It's the reason why you don't get invited. Because the raisins, again, Kool-Aid, not Kool-Aid. It's the reason why you don't get invited, Karen. But gingers, now that you're welcome, just know, I'm happy that y'all are happy. I'm glad that y'all are glad. But I do want you to remember, your enemy is not my enemy. And my enemy becomes your enemy. That's the way the family works. That's the only way the community dynamic works. Okay? So I thank you for your luscious hair. Your luscious hair is beautiful. It's always been beautiful. It's red, fire red. Because that's the passion that you got inside. Okay? The freckles, they popping today. They popping. Just want you to know, you've always been invited to the cookout. The only problem is that now, since this is a massive cookout now, you got some issues that you got to take up now with us. Okay? But I love it. I love all the TikTok videos of the gingers getting on here. I love this. I love the moment. And I want to thank Trump. You probably won't hear me say that a lot. But today I'm going to thank Trump. He gets a round of applause because what he's done is that he's reminded people that when you got a common enemy, anybody can come together. Right? This is country over politics. I know that used to be a saying, used to be a slogan of ours. But now it looks like it's coming to pass with actions. Okay? We got a little action behind it. Right? When we don't like you and we don't believe nothing you stand for, bringing them South Africans over here. skipping the line. Because for some reason, you get to skip the line. Don't know why. I don't know what you're bringing to the table. Is you bringing the $5 million visa? Because this is the only reason this makes sense. Okay? Just want you to know this. Trump is the reason for this movement. Right here. Right now. Thank you. You have to bring in more kinfolks because everybody has to understand what this moment means. You have the president not being the president of America, but being a president of the rich. Don't have a problem with that. Just should have led with that when you was out there campaigning. Okay? Cutting of Medicaid. Told y'all that was coming, right? This is what, see, Gingers, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You can be invited to the cookout, but you got to understand what the cookout actually means. Medicaid, cut. Social Security, cut. It's coming. It'll be here soon. And because there's such bad policies behind them, now he has to come back and say, well, now I think I need to tax the rich heavily. Now, who's been saying this whole time? I want you to give the Democrats some credit. If they take most of the slack, you have to give them most of the credit, right? Because the credit was said that he was going to cause probably a recession. We're still looking for it because we know it's coming. He might have pushed it back a little while, maybe, but it's coming. Interest rates are not falling until maybe December sometime, the end of the year. So we're living in the moment, okay? But when you get invited to the cookout, as Trump is not, he's not invited to the cookout because all he wants to do is eat hamburgers. And that's not what we do at the cookouts all the time, okay? Hamburgers is for the kids. The ribs is for the adults, okay? Everybody knows this. Welcome. Hot dogs for the kids, okay? The ribs, the brisket, the chicken, it's mostly for the adults, okay? Sometimes we share chicken with the kids. Sometimes you might not get it. You might not, okay? But we helping you, you know? I mean, we got to spread this food around. When Trump tells you he's not doing something, 9 times out of 10, that actually means he is doing something. And my ginger brothers and sisters, now that, you know, I see y'all with the shower caps and, you know, the silk caps and the do-rags. Your issue and your issues are now my issues. And my issues are now your issues. And I just want you to remember this as you go through your day. I want you to be happy. I want you to smile. And I want black people to give you all the love. And I want you to give us all the love that we both deserve. But I want this to be a shared experience that we have a common enemy. And when the common enemy shows up, knocks on the door, I want to know that as you were enjoying the brisket, as you were enjoying the baby backs, the ribs, okay, that you understand that the fight is not just too small. The fight is huge now, so we need more help, okay? So I love it. I want y'all to bring the hat. I want all the gender to do one of them, shake that hair out, show off the freckles. I want you to do all of it. But I want you to know when it comes time to mobilize, when there's time for a movement to happen, to get some of these people who do not think like us out of office, I want to know that I can call on you. You answer the call with the ribs and the chicken leg in your mouth. I want you to know, show up and show out with the plate in your hand, knowing that everybody knows where you're standing. Because when I tell you it's an issue, my ginger community, when I tell you there's an issue, my Cubano people, when I tell you there's an issue, my Puerto Ricans, when I tell you there's an issue, my Mexicans, when I tell you there's an issue, my Native American cousins, when I tell you there's an issue to the new Pope, because everybody know that Haitians and Creoles are what now? So when I tell you there's an issue, I need you to show up, ready, prepared, moving, understanding what the mission is. Don't become target. My ginger community, don't become target. Don't become target. When we were holding you down, this was your moment to act a fool. I don't want you to do that. Don't become a target. Don't become a target. I want you to become Costco, okay? I want you to go all in. Understand the rules, know the rules, follow the rules. Understand the mission. Because now you carry one of the biggest burdens on your shoulder that you didn't know that you was going to take on. because black people got a lot of black issues and we haven't solved them yet. So I know that we're having fun, and I want you to enjoy the Kool-Aid. Red, because that's the flavor. Red. Don't know what it really is. Most black people don't know what it really is. It's called red. I want everybody to enjoy the red Kool-Aid, but I want everybody to understand the issues are still the issues, and the moment for showing up is definitely right here, right now. So I want you to grab that black queen, and I want you to ask her, what is the issue that you're having today, and what do we need to solve today? We can do this together. Let's make this moment a movement, okay? But I thank y'all again. Like, share, subscribe. This message right here, this is my moment to say, this is a we, not me, okay? And I'm glad that before I started this channel, people were already in the motion of moving this movement, that this is a we, not me scenario. While our president stands isolated or American driven first, we continue as a collective to be we, not me. Open up your arms, open up your heart in believing that humans move this world. Humans together will create and solve all problems. We're going to create some problems, but we need to solve them together too. So this is our moment. And I'm glad that it took this moment for us to finally understand that. Okay? I want y'all to have a great day. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Morris, you wrong. Morris, Trump is even more right. We need to go back into the shell. We need to we gotta hide the head. We gotta do something. Because tell me that I'm wrong. Or tell me, Morris, you are right. We're gonna move this thing forward. We're gonna keep moving this thing forward. We're gonna keep going into the next year with this same motivation. We, not me. Let's go for it, y'all. Y'all have a good one.